Nithyanandam, hi, this is Ma Nitya Oviananda. I'm coming to you again by the grace of Swamiji to talk about sannyas. So the past few times I've been talking about the vows of Sannyasis and Brahmacharyas, the 5 vows that we take entering into the monkhood. So we already spoke about aparigraha and ahimsa. And today I wanted to talk about Asteya. Asteya is non-stealing, even at the thought level. So it's not only possessions, as you would think of stealing something from others, but even about the thought level itself. And time. When we steal someone's time, that is also considered stealing. So if somebody's running around busy, ready to leave, and you're stopping them from doing that because you demand their attention, and you must speak to them now about something, and not having any respect for that, that is also considered stealing. So why is it important? You know, basically we get everything we need from the cosmos, and whatever we don't need, we earn. We make the money and we get that. And for us as sannyasis, we have everything from our master, from Swamiji himself. Everything is given to us by him. So we don't need anything outside of that. We don't need anything else outside of that. So everything we get is blessed by him. Whether it's our clothing, our personal items, any kind of books we need, it is blessed by him. It's actually such a beautiful thing and a beautiful experience, because a single thing we use is energized by him. So not only do we have that gratitude, like this is from Swamiji, and not like, from a sense of like, it's money and he bought it. I don't even think of it like that. I think of it like as a sacred thing, like, I don't know, it's like you're having this connection with him, like he is my guide, he's my guru, he's my mother, father, my friend, my, everything, right? So when he's giving that to us, when we're, using those items, we know it's from him. And it's just a special thing to have it blessed and to use it in that way, and to have that context as you're using it and as you're having that. It's not like you just go to the store and open it up and use it, It's more of a sacred experience it becomes. So it's very important for us to have that. So we don't need to steal. I mean, and it also incurs karma when you steal, because you're stealing something, taking something from somebody else's that's theirs. So Swamiji says how, especially when you harm somebody else, or if they're upset by it. So if you take something from somebody else, and they're, obviously harmed by it, it's going to be like a mark against your karma. If they don't care about it, well then maybe that's okay. But it's still not something we do. We don't need anything. Anything is provided to us. And another thing is, we're living in that manifestation space. As sannyasis, we can manifest what we need, what we want, what we desire to have. So if we want to, be successful, let's say in our department, we have to manifest that. We have to learn to manifest that. Or if there's something we need, like, sometimes we'll say, it would be great if we can get some coffee. It's just something simple like that. Then it comes, these little manifestations of things happen. So it's actually, everything is opened up for us to experiment with that. And basically the universe gives us what we need, really. Once you open up to that, you start to see how things just come as you need them. They somehow appear. You don't need, like, for instance, if you're wanting some, maybe some non-veg food, let's say, maybe the universe won't provide that for you because it's really not something you need, because it's not something healthy for your body. But if you do require food, and you're somewhere and you're actually hungry and you're really in need of food, you will find how the universe will provide that for you. And somehow, like, we were traveling the past couple of days, and as we were traveling, we kind of weren't sure how we were going. We were going to take the train, but then it became too late. So then we had to take a bus, but we had to go somewhere else in an auto first and take the bus. Then we found out from that bus we had to take another bus to get to the place that we needed to catch the real bus. So even though it seems like a lot of things and a lot of schlepping around luggages, which I realize that as a sannyasi I still have too many things I'm carrying around with me, because it was a little difficult. But besides that, even though we didn't have really a plan, we just kind of asked around here and there, and the universe provided the answers we needed to make it back here to where we were going. So it's a nice procedure. If you can let go and kind of allow the universe and see what happens, open up your heart and see what happens. And being truthful to yourself and to others. And the non-stealing. So there's no reason to steal from others, even not just material things, but their time, their thoughts, their ideas even. If somebody teaches you something, gives you some knowledge, you should have gratitude, and you shouldn't be afraid to say who taught you. You should acknowledge them and have that gratitude. And that's part of being truthful also. Anything you have, you're sharing with somebody, you should give it freely. And in turn, if the person received something from you, they shouldn't be afraid to show that gratitude and be honest about it. They shouldn't claim it as their own. They should be truthful. Anyhow, that's just a quick overview, the basic 1,000-foot overview of what that means, the Asteya, non-stealing. Anyway, thanks again for watching, and I'll conclude with the last of the couple of vows coming up in the next several days. Nithyananda.